Hi, this is Nathan, your neighborhood arcade and pinball talk guy. We're going to be reviewing Star Trek, which obviously this is one of the premium editions. Great looking game, made by Stern. Beautiful setup. Please look for our review underneath the description, as well as like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Arcade and Pinball Talk groups on Facebook, Instagram, Arcade and Pinball Talk. We now are on Twitter as well at Pinball Talk. And go ahead and subscribe below. Hit that button, you know you want to. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this review underway, shall we? So, right off the bat, first impressions, are you a Star Trek fan or not? Well, I've watched Star Trek my whole life. I would say I am, and I'm not going to be biased in this gameplay whatsoever. We did a video prior, which was just more gameplay, but wanted to go ahead and reshoot this. That way you have our commentary added into the gameplay, so you can get a better experience of it. But I'm loving right now the up the middle, hitting the Enterprise and having it go off. That's pretty cool. It looks great. You have multiple ramps, left, right. You got 1, 2, 3 ramps. You have a high difficulty ramp to the left with a flipper to the right, which will shoot it up. So that's going to be a little bit more of a difficult ramp, which we'll try to see if we can hit it. There we go. We just hit it right there. Ball speed is going to come back at you very, very fast on this machine. So it's absolutely one of those things that, you know, Star Trek, they've got the difficulty on this thing. It's moderate in difficulty. Let's see if we can do it again. But it's very fast. It's a fast playing table. You also have a ramp to the right, the beta quadrant, which kind of comes around and kind of does a little corkscrew kind of back kind of there, which causes you to be able to need a little bit more ball speed to get up there. But anyway, let's see if we can hit this ramp again up the left. Nope, missed it again. That makes it a little bit more difficult. I will say they've been adding these flippers to the middle of the table. Iron Maiden, for instance, is one of those tables that has that same setup. It's got that flipper right to the middle of the table. This one is kind of pulled back a little bit where Iron Maiden's kind of sticks out. So Iron Maiden, actually, that flipper is actually a pro and a con. It can block your shot. And this one right here, you could actually have your flipper up, and there's actually an ability for you to get the ball in there, which is the away team, and it's a special when lit. So, you know, they implemented this flipper in there to where you want to shoot it with your left flipper holding it up, and to get it in there, that allows you to hit some other specials on this. That's pretty cool. I mean, that's really taking a flaw in the table design and making it a pro to add points and also make it a little bit harder. Paddle gap is not too bad on this. Soundtrack is it's exactly what you would expect from a Star Trek game. I mean, it looks great. It's got the theme going for it. It's got the soundtrack going for it. The lights and the LEDs going off, especially that middle shot with the Enterprise. It is awesome. Kind of reminds me of hitting the space shuttle on Attack from Mars. You know, obviously the shuttle goes crazy, the UFO goes crazy on it, and this is set up kind of in that way, which makes it very fun. Those straight center shots are awesome. I love them. Spooky Pinball's been doing a great job on those too. If you notice, a lot of those Spooky Pinball games, they have a shot right in the middle, and it's very fulfilling to hit those. And you know, I think a lot of the pinball makers are understanding that straight down the middle shot. Black Knight, which is another game that we just played earlier today at Rec Bar in Louisville. We played that. It has a straight down the middle shot, which is the Black Knight, right? You're hitting him. And so, you know, it's just a fulfilling shot. It's sometimes difficult to get it right on the money, but, you know, other than that, it's worth it. This game right here, table mechanics are great. Multiple layers, toys that are on it. You know, obviously the theme is great. The colors are great. The soundtrack is very good. It's exactly what you would expect from a Star Trek pinball. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. Let's talk about home use. Would you buy this for your house? Absolutely, you would buy this for your house. This is one of those games. I mean, I don't even know if this is one of those games. I mean, we talk about depreciation on these games. I mean, you buy it new, you might lose $600 to $1,000 over the life of the pinball. You know, this game right here, I think, will hold its value over the long run, just because it's Star Trek, man. I mean, God, I mean, everyone's watched Star Trek. It's got a huge customer base in this thing. Beautiful. It's kind of like the band machines. You know, you get into Iron Maiden, and you know, you get into machines like that, and you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, they hold their value. I will say that there is a block in the back where there's a bumper, and hopefully it didn't shake the video too much. We had to tilt the machine to get the ball unstuck, and some of these machines actually have those issues. Black Knight had one off of the top column, which was War, and I think R was the one that was getting stuck all the time. So You know, some of the machines have their quirks, and of course you playing the machine, you learn those quirks and you know how to get around it, and to obviously play it to max out your points. Sometimes the quirks will actually work to your advantage, sometimes they won't. In this case, you know, it stopped my ball, and you know, sometimes you can get it stuck right in the middle, and that causes you to have a ball out or to have a dead man shot on your hand. So either way, this is great. I mean, I love the sound bites with the phasers and all that stuff, so this is really cool. Fun game, very fast game, as you notice too. So moderate gameplay. It's not super difficult. Some people may say it's difficult. I would beg to differ. I'd say it's a moderate gameplay. You have all the ramps, you have blocks. I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks in the middle, not counting the Enterprise right there, which there's a drop block, which is just got locked. So we just got that, and we had a two-way combo from doing that after engaging the Enterprise. But look at that, almost right down the middle. I will say that it didn't go straight down the middle. It is offset a little bit there. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it's there we go. So I just got it in through that flipper, it loaded it up. Now I got all these blue badges that I need to hit from going into the right paddle over there. Replayability on this machine, it's there. Absolutely a great machine. Fun factor, it is absolutely a fun machine. Without a doubt, a fun machine. The layout of this machine is very fulfilling. The flow, like see these shots here that we're hitting, boom, 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 just hitting it over and over again. The flow of this machine is actually very, very good. It's very fulfilling. It makes you feel like you're hitting what you need to, and it makes you feel like you're accomplishing your goal. And so, you know, the people that put the flow together and designed this table did a very good job on it. Whoever did the artwork actually did a very good job too. It's super complimentary. Beautiful game. So soundtracks there. You got a little bit of a soundtrack in the background, a lot of sound bites. It just makes it fun, makes it worth playing. Let's try to hit that right ramp, beta quadrant. That's a little bit of a harder ramp to hit if you haven't noticed. You got to be on your left flipper to be able to do it, and you got to be right off the tip of it. So even right there, I had it right to the middle and just not enough. You got to get it right on the tip to hit that right purple beta quadrant ramp. But beautiful table, all in all, just great. Super, super, super well put together. Should this be a home use? Yes, without a doubt. If you're going to buy a game, buy this game for home use. It's beautiful, it's fun. You're going to get your gameplay out of it. But anyway, thank you again for watching today. We truly enjoyed it. Please again like us, follow us on Arcade and Pinball Talk, Instagram, Facebook, as well as subscribe on YouTube, and click on @Pinball Talk on Twitter, and you'll find us there too. We just got on there. Anyway, thank you again for watching. We look forward to our next review.